Hi, I'm Bill Cherry, and I'm a financial advisor and consultant here in Dallas. I mainly have always worked in the last few years primarily in the Galveston, Houston area. Excuse me, I want to talk to you a second. This is the second part of a brief analysis of how you should handle the Central Appraisal District when they have raised the value of your house in the state of Texas, okay? The other day we talked about how to go about approaching getting the matter resolved, and you should look at that video. It's here on the internet. Also, today I want to talk to you about the way that the Central Appraisal District has districts are handling the value acceleration. What it amounts to is that they are looking at the houses that have been sold in your neighborhood and how quickly they stay on the market. And then they decide that the prices, the values of that property are going up. And the only reason they're going up can't be because the house that you live in is worth any more yesterday than it was today, okay? And it can't be any other reason other than the neighborhood is popular. So it's location. The answer to the problem is that it is location. Location has caused the property to rise. So what has risen has been your lot and not your house. Okay? So what you need to do is you need to look at the neighbors around you and see if in fact their lots are selling for essentially the same price yours is, or showing that on the Central Appraisal District. So if you look at each one of those addresses, you'll be able to look at the breakdown, and you'll be able to see that, for an example, all of the lots are equal at $85,000, let's say, or $250,000, or whatever they are. The only way you can solve that problem is if there are enough people that go down and complain that in fact the lots aren't worth that kind of money. And if you do that, the chances are the Central Appraisal District will somewhat capitulate and lower that value. The other thing you can do, if you can't get that solved, or you can't get your neighbors to join in with you, because you can't do it by yourself, it won't ever work. Because all they're going to say is, your value of your lot is the same as your neighbors. None of them have been down here and complained. Okay? So what you have to do then is you have to address your house. Now remember, the Central Appraisal District has not been in any of those houses in general. You know, they may have been on 20 years ago when the house was built or something, but they haven't been in there. And they don't know the difference between your house and their house. All they're doing is saying square footage. And they multiply it by a multiplier, and they say, well, that's what the house is worth, not sitting on the lot. So your house is probably, within general, on at the same value that it was last year. So what you do is you try to figure out which house is the best house in the neighborhood, has the most in recent renovations and all kinds of stuff done on the inside, okay? And yours don't have that. Or that your foundation has serious problems, and for all you know, theirs don't. At that point, you take the information of that and you show them that, and you say, my house is not equal to their house. Our lots are equal. I'll give you that one, but it is not that our houses are equal. So you need to take off, $30,000 or whatever it is. But the real answer of all this is that it really is true. If your lots have gone up in value and your price of your house has gone up as a result, the gross amount of your property is worth, then it's only fair that they be raised, because you're now taking on a bigger portion of the tax rate, the taxable property, than you were before. If you weren't doing that, then you would be receiving essentially a gift, So that's how it works. Now, My suggestion to you is that you get together with your neighbors, have a little coffee in your neighborhood before everybody goes down there and does it on their own. And then you go down in mass, make an appointment and go in mass and say to the guy, we don't agree with this. The worst thing you can do, the absolute worst thing you can do, your biggest enemy in these times, doesn't mean to be, and it's your realtor, who brings a bunch of comps in to show that your house is not worth whatever they say it is, which isn't true, and the Central Appraisal District knows it's not. And the second part of that is, it is illegal for realtors to start sharing the appraisals or the sales of houses that they've sold with anybody other than the people that are buying it and the people that are selling it. And so the Central Appraisal District is not supposed to be allowed to have that information. They can't be a member of the Multiple Listing Service by law. Okay, so when somebody brings that stuff in, they're breaking the law. That's it. Do the best you can. As far as hiring somebody to come in, one of those services to come in, the way they win, which is not really very often very much, is that they go in with a mass of people that are complaining, and they say to the guy, you know, you can either see each one of these people individually and they come in, or you can give us something now for saving you all this trouble. And so the appraiser says, sure, we'll give you 15% off or something, and then they say that to you. They didn't do anything but collect names. Thank you so much. Nice talking to you. I'm Bill Cherry, and my website is WSCherry, CO. Excuse me, that's not right at all, is it? No, of course not. It's WSCherry.com. WSCherry.com. My company is William S. Cherry and No Company. And it's that because I'm it. Bye-bye.